No one can save me, and you know I don't want the attention.
A great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. Glad you could be with us. Tonight's game promises to be a good one. Both teams extremely well prepared as the NFC South champion Falcons square off against the Panthers. Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Baker is just about ready to kick this one away. It's on its way. This one is fielded by Rossum. The 20. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. Ball on their own 29. Is lined up on the left. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Price was his intended target. Minter had the coverage on the play. Second member of our EA Sports Coach Close-Up is fourth-year head coach John Fox, who previously led the Giants' defensive unit from 1997 through 2001. And he makes the grab. The 40. Short is there on the stop. At the 47. John, as we look at the matchup, two teams that are evenly matched in a game that very likely goes down to the very end.
It sure looks that way. But that's exactly what's going to make this one so much fun to watch. They're both coming in here looking for a big win.
Broken up. He had a guy hanging all over him as he released it.
And this guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass away.
Dunn, the lone back. Jenkins, the motion man. Rucker with the tackle. Dunn couldn't find an opening, but was brought down very quickly. Fifth play of this drive. All right around midfield. The Panthers come out in a dime package. Dropping back. Pressure. That'll give him his first sack tonight.
This is a good special teams play.
Going will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
Ball on their own 29. The Falcons with a four-man front on the carry. Williams stops him just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
You got to be aware of everything going on out there. If you see a weakness, you got to attack it.
Davis, Malone setback. Webster with the stop. What a run, netting them a first down.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Smith lines up on the left side. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. Williams is the guy who's there to bring him down.
Come on now, stick it to him here.
Ball at about midfield.
Atlanta goes with a four-man front. It's the toss to the right, and he stopped at the 47-yard line.
Run the football. Good running game will really open up the pass.
Atlanta using three linebackers. They give it to the halfback. They're going to spot this one at the 45.
This is a play that you need. Trust your quarterback to make a good throw here.
Smith is on the right of the formation. Play action. Going for 6. He made the catch. Touchdown, Panthers. Perfect throw against single coverage. Touchdown.
You better kick it here.
Casey comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. They have a one-touchdown lead now. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
Yeah, that was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
This one is taken by Rossum. This one. Atlanta takes over, trailing by a touchdown. Ball on their own 26. The Panthers line up in a 4-3. He gets the carry. Rucker is there for the tackle at the 28.
Give this one a shot.
And they need about 9. Carolina lines up in a 4-3. It's pulled down from behind. He read the blitz, just couldn't get rid of it in time.
When the defense brings extra guys in a rush, you have to make your reads more quickly. You probably have time to look at your first read, maybe even your second, but you got to get your hot receiver pretty quickly involved, or you're going to take shots like that.
With the throw, incomplete pass. Crumpler was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Time to call a special teams play.
The defense did a great job on that series, pushing them backwards. Here's the punt. From the 42. Tackled almost immediately at the 43.
Keep an eye on the safety. Take advantage of the spot where the defense looks soft.
Smith is lined up on the left. Gets the call. With the pass, Brooking is there on the stop. Smith, it's a very difficult catch to secure the first down.
When you go up like that, coming down with it is usually not much fun, especially when you got guys nearby who are waiting to put a lick on you.
The Falcons line up in a 4-3, and they go with the delay. Sheds the tackle. Kearney takes him down. They had a tough time bringing him down, but finally do before he gets to the marker. That first down marker just inside the 35. Smith lines up on the right side. Hand it off. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Jumps and makes the catch. Pro bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch, Al. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
He tucks it away. Brooking comes up to make the play. at the 1 yard line. The ball almost on the goal line, less than a yard away. Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off to the back. Touchdown, Panthers.
I'll tell you, they just knocked that defensive line backwards on that play. Watch it here. The offensive line explodes off the ball. The defense can't get any penetration, and the runner is in the end zone. You better kick it here.
The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. They have a 2-touchdown lead now following that score. Baker in to kick this one off. They'll return this one. This one is taken by Russell. The defense forced the punt the last time after 3 plays.
This is a good one to call.
Crumpler is lined up on the left. Rolls right, throwing, and it's intercepted. The 40. Saw the single coverage, let it go, but the defense was there to pick it off. So after the interception, now it's 1st and 10. Atlanta comes out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Purdy is there on the stop. Davis wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
The Falcons come out in a nickel back. Flips the sack. Madden comes up to make the play. Running hard, going right through the arm tackles. 3rd down here, and they have to get to the 21-yard line for new 1st down. The Falcons line up in a 4-3. Drop in the backfield for a short loss. Can't get to the marker on 3rd down, so let's see if the place kicker comes in now. So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. And it's up. Through the uprights and good. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop them.
The kickoff team lines up. Nice kick and returnable. From the 7-yard line, the 20. In the last series, they forced a bad pass and got the interception. It's 1st and 10. Hand it off. Still running. The 50. Solid tackle in the open field by Witherspoon.
Let me show you what happened on that run. This guy absolutely tees off on the defender. I mean, he puts him right on his back. That's about as good a block as you're going to see.
Tucks it away. Bashir is there for the tackle. Dunn picks up some tough yards on the ground, and it's enough for a 1st down. That's his 2nd on this drive. Just a dominating 1st quarter of football. With the score, the Panthers ahead of the Falcons 17-0. They're within striking distance here. Carolina comes out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Jenkins comes up to make the play. Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Stop behind the line, loss of a couple. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the back for a loss.
Vic sends a man in motion. Flings it to the outside. Puts it on the ground. The Falcons get it.
Time to call a special teams play.
Going. Comes into the game for the punt. Smith will go back to accept this punt. Here's the kick.
Get around the outside on this. Tell your blockers to maintain.
1st and 10. Atlanta goes with a 4-man front. Great fake. Gets rid of it. Broken up. The defender was positioned perfectly to get to that ball.
When you're playing safety, it's your job to watch your field and see where the ball is going. See where you have to be. He made the play that time, and it was a beauty.
The Falcons line up in a 4-3. Brooking is there for the tackle. Picked up 10 yards.
Nothing special here. Just get a 1st down.
Under a yard to go. The Falcons with a 4-man front.
What a play here. When you anticipate the snap count perfectly, this is what will happen. And he was into the backfield on top of the quarterback before he could even get the handoff.
Here's the punt. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 30-yard line. You should stop him with this play.
Ball on their own 30. Crumpler is on the left side of the formation. With the pass, picked off, fumble. The Panthers pick up the fumble. Ball came loose and the defense was right there to pick it up. After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 37. Atlanta using 3 linebackers. Brooking stops him. Davis takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
A wide receiver screen might be a good option here. Look to get the ball out of there quick and leave it up to him to create some yardage.
Delhomme back in the shotgun. Drops back. Gets the pass off. And he makes the grab. Mathis brings him down.
You're in a good position here. Get the snap, drop back, and let your guys get open. Don't force anything.
Big lead. And they're on the move again inside the 20. Throws on the run. This one falls incomplete.
Get the ball to the open man. You can't give him an easy pick.
Atlanta comes out in a 4-3. Goes to the end zone. He's there. Touchdown, Panthers.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown. You better kick it here.
The kick is up. The point anchor is good. Great run. 24 straight points.
They've really been playing some good football lately. They finally seem to have it all put together.
John, they get good field position and exploit it immediately.
Well, they had the perfect plays called. We'll see if the defense makes adjustments the next time they come on the field.
This one is taken.
By Rossum.
The 20. The Falcons face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 25. Crumpler is on the right of the formation. Vick with a man in motion. Going to the air on first down. Mentor comes up to make the play.
Watch. Now, the key to this first down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time it got him a first down.
Hit as he throws. It's broken up. White was the one they were trying to give the ball to.
This defense will stop him for sure.
Crumpler lines up on the right side. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Price was his intended target.
A smart coach will call this one.
Crumpler is lined up on the left. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. Jenkins was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Leslie with the coverage. Going is ready to punt this one away. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Out of the shotgun. Unleashes the deep ball. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing it to one of your backs.
Smith is on the right of the formation. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. He goes deep downfield and is lucky it's not picked off.
That's one of those times when you see a guy make a great play in the ball, but not come up with a catch.
Atlanta looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. With the pass comes in low, but he has it. Ball is the guy who's there to bring him down.
This is a good play for 3rd and long. When you get that kind of execution from your offense in a situation like that, you're doing something right. Follow your blocking on this run. When you see the lane open, just accelerate right through it.
Atlanta comes out in a 4-3. Throwing. Spins away. And it's complete. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Smith adds to his total with that catch and is now over 100 yards.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
The Falcons with a 4-man front. Setting up play action. Throwing on the run. Incomplete pass. Seidman was the one they were trying to get the ball to. And this is the 6th play of this drive. The Falcons come out in a 4-3. Dropping back. Going long to the left. And it's intercepted. Clearly, he would have been better served looking elsewhere on that play.
This is a good one to call.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. The Panthers with a 4-man front. Hands it off to the fullback. Bashir brings him down.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. Number 33, first down.
That'll be 15 yards, no question.
You see what he did was he grabbed it and he held on to it and he tried to bring him down with it. Now, if he would have just grabbed it and let go, it would have been a 5-yard penalty.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Pass play here on first down. Linderspoon is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 41. And they go with a no huddle. Drops back. Pressure coming. Got to him as he throws. Incomplete. Crumpler was the one they were trying to get the ball to. 3rd and short, and with timeouts left, they might just try to pound this one up the middle and pick up the first down. Price is on the right of the formation. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Lucas drags the ball carrier down behind the line. That's the first time we've called his name on a tackle. Witherspoon stops the clock there.
Time to call a special teams play.
Smith into return. Here's the punt. From the 24-yard line.
Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
He hands it off. They'll go with a play fake. Looking deep to the right. He's there for the catch. Room to run. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Panthers.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him. You better kick it here.
And it's up. The point after is good. Stunning play right there, and that's one you'll be seeing tonight on the news.
Yeah, that's one of those highlight film type of deals. You got to be careful, because these guys can make that kind of thing happen to you.
Sends it sailing. This one is taken by Rossum. So after being forced to punt the last time they had it, the offense heads back out onto the field. A little over a minute left. Out of the I formation. Gets rid of it, and he can't hang on to it.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
We're just about down to 1 minute. Crumpler is on the right of the formation. Drops back with the throw. It's broken up. Rucker got up and knocked that pass away.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Crumpler lines up on the right side. Dropping back. Closing in. Gets the pass off. And And he hits his target. Atlanta, stop it there. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half.
You should stop it with this play.
Ball on their own 46. Carolina doesn't appear to have enough speed on the field to match up against these 5 wideouts. Dropping back to pass on first down. He hits his receiver. Vick stops the clock with that timeout. They'll have to move the ball downfield quickly through the air to try to score before the half. They have to reach the 44 to convert. Crumple is on the left side of the formation. He held on to it too long. Vick looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information.
This is a good one to call.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Ball right around midfield. Crumpler is lined up on the left. Throws it. Drops the interception. Price was his intended target. Clearly, they don't want to go into the half down by this many points, so going for it seems to be the logical choice here. Well, earlier we saw the injured player heading back to the locker room, and right now they don't know how serious it is, but his return in this game is doubtful. Gets the handoff on the delay. Buckner created problems in the backfield on that one.
Keep it on the ground here. No need for a turnover at this point.
Ball on the 48-yard line. Atlanta goes with a 4-man front. Gets the pass off. Scott is there for the tackle. He gets the first down reception and then some. He's trying to get them back to the line. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it, and it's intercepted. Looks like he didn't even see it. Excellent zone coverage that time by Brooklyn.
He telegraphed that pass. You got to look off your receiver. Maybe see if you can get him to bite on a pump. If you stare down your receiver, the defenders are going to be cheating to that direction. They're going to give him turnover opportunities just like that.
Price was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
This defense will stop him for sure.
Dunn is the deep back.
Encroachment number 90. Still
So he's
second down.
called for encroachment.
Yeah, he jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
From the gun. Dropping back. With the throw. He hits his receiver. Lucas comes up to make the play. At the 37.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Under pressure. Throws it. Broken up. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain. And this should be the last play of the half. Price is on the right of the formation. Gets the pass off, makes the adjustment. Rucker is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Carolina 31, Atlanta 0. Both teams have lined up and we're set for the second half kickoff. Good kick should be returnable. This one is taken by Smart. The Panthers ran the ball fairly effectively in the first half and into the third quarter ahead. The Panthers are dominating here early in the second half. So, John, it's very surprising how lopsided this score is.
Sometimes only one team shows up really ready to play.
Throws it. Incomplete pass. It looks like it's going to be an interference call. The only question is,
Pass
against
interference
whom?
on the defense. Number 21. First down.
Ball interferes with the receiver.
I think the defender was beaten there. He just decided to grab hold of the receiver.
Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. Play action. Looking for something long. Broken up. And the cornerback is able to tip it away from the intended receiver.
He got a good sense of knowing where the ball will come down and when to make his move.
Smith lines up on the right side. Looking for room. Nice play fake. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. This one falls incomplete. 2 tipped passes in a row.
Okay, go on a quick count here and just fling that ball in there.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far. Lets this pass fly deep down the middle. Incomplete. Going deep on 3rd down, but he couldn't get the ball to the receiver. Russell is back to receive this kick. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
Third catch made at the 17-yard line.
This defense looks good.
Carolina using 3 linebackers. You could hear the collision up here. That play good for about a yard. Ball on their own 18. Crumpler is on the right of the formation. Schaub sends a man in motion. Drops back. Pressure. He won't get away. Another one. That makes 4 times they brought him down.
Deep in their own territory.
Price lines up on the right side. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. Shaw saw the pressure coming on that play.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Going will come in now to punt it away. Smith sets up to run back the punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Dropping back the pass on 1st down. With the throw. And this pass is completed. Hartwell is there for the tackle. And it'll be second and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got second and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on 3rd, and you still only need a yard or 2 for the 1st down.
Breaks free. Carpenter is there on the stop at the 33. Excellent execution on the counter, John.
I'll tell you this, that one was successful because the line held their blocks just long enough for the back to get into the secondary. Then he did the rest, showing great moves and quick feet.
Scott is there for the tackle. Davis picks up the 1st down. That's the 2nd time on this drive he's been able to move the chains. The Falcons line up at a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Can't get it from behind. Scott pulls him down at the 15-yard line.
Your guys can smell the end zone. Give it to your back and let him finish this drive off.
Atlanta using 3 linebackers. Hand it off. Touchdown, Panthers. Steven Davis runs it into the end zone for the second time.
You better kick it here.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
This one is fielded by Russell. Forced a 3 and out on the offense's last possession.
20 on the return.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package. Hands off to the tailback. Morgan is there for the tackle. After a very short pickup, it'll be second down.
I'll tell you, if you want to run outside the tackles, you have to seal off the inside and kick out the outside to have some kind of hole to run through. That just didn't happen on that play.
Price comes in motion. The blitz is on. Closing in. Wraps him up and brings him down.
He looked like a tank heading into the offensive line, and then he exploded into the quarterback. I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Gamble is there on the stop. White caught it short of the first down marker.
Time to call the special teams play.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the kick. From the 48-yard line.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
The Falcons come out in the quarter defense. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. Smith was the intended receiver on that play.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
The Falcons come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. No chance to get it off as they closed on it very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches these guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback. He's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Russell is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line.
Now, a smart coach would punt the ball here.
It's 4th and a mile, so out comes the punter. They run a fake. The offense turns the ball over on downs.
When a team gambles and makes it, the coach is a hero. If they fail, everyone will second-guess the coach all week long.
The Panthers with a four-man front. Toss play to the right. Short is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
This defense looks good.
They have to get the ball inside the 34-yard line to convert for a first down. Crumpler is on the left side of the formation. Shaw with a man in motion. Under pressure. Sack. The protection broke down there.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the second half. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
Carolina comes out in a dime package. On the run. It's batted away. Gamble with the coverage.
Time to call the special teams play.
They couldn't do a thing on that series other than moving backward. Here's the punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
Ball on their own 15. Smith lines up on the right side. Pressure. They really put themselves in the hole with that side.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there isn't anything you can say to the coach to make him understand how you lose that much yardage. That is inexcusable.
Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. Throws on the move. Williams comes up to make the play. Big chunk there. 21 yards on second down.
Use all of the field when passing. Make sure the defense can't just sit there on any particular route.
Smith is lined up on the right, looking to run it here. They'll go with a play fake, looking deep to the right. Good effort to deflect that pass, which had big yardage written all over it. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. And their aggressiveness there might have cost him. Here's the ball.
Kick catching interference on the kicking team. Number
The
21,
Panthers are
first
called
down.
for the penalty on the return. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Panthers ahead of the Falcons 38-0. The Falcons, who are just about dead in this one, have the ball as we start the final quarter. Carolina using 3 linebackers. Shear comes up to make the play. That misdirection play works, and they pick up about 7. That first down marker is just inside the 46. Crumpler is on the left side of the formation. Sack. Minter came roaring in to nail the quarterback.
He could really get it done on defense out there. I'm sure the coach wishes that he had 11 guys like this on defense. This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Incomplete pass. White was the intended receiver on that play.
This is a good special teams play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Get the offensive line to maintain their blocks.
comes out in their nickel package. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Smith was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into coverage.
Atlanta comes out in a 4-3. Dropping back. On the move. He hits his receiver. Williams is there on the stop. They didn't change the formation or the call that time, and the connection is good for a first down.
Throw the screen out. Make sure you give them time to set up before you throw it out there.
Smith lines up on the left side. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Johnny really hammered him. The ball got there, and it popped loose.
That's a way to make him come up with nothing but air.
Atlanta goes with a four-man front. Pressure coming. Good call that time, John. With a blitz, he never had a chance.
If your tackles don't have quickness, that gives those speed rushing guys a chance to push the pocket while creating pressure on the quarterback. Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. The Falcons with a four-man front. Hands it off. Throws on the run. He goes up and grabs it.
This is a good play for 3rd and long. When you get that kind of execution from your offense, in a situation like that, you're doing something right.
Dropping back the pass on 1st down. With the throw. The pass falls incomplete. Colbert was his intended target.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
Atlanta doesn't appear to have enough speed on the field to match up against these 5 wideouts. Gets rid of it. Smith was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Go ahead and take this one to the outside, but make sure you stay in bounds and keep that clock running.
Tosses it left. Hand off to the tailback. Mathis drags the ball carrier down behind the line. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. The 3rd down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the 4th quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Baker is back to punt. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
At the 22-yard line.
This play might work.
Price is on the right of the formation. With the pass, almost picked off. Morgan had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Drops back. Gets rid of it. Picked off. Perfect defensive call and a great individual effort by Mentor.
He has a strong, accurate arm, but he can also be a little reckless with the ball, taking some risks downfield that he really shouldn't. You got to do a little better reading defense. Throwing like that into a zone coverage, you're going to get into some problems.
So after the interception, now it's 1st and 10. Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. On the carry. Smith with the tackle. Gain of 2.
Feed this one to the fullback. Just have him power it through.
2nd and 8. The Falcons come out in a 4-3. They'll go with a play fake. He gets there and pulls him down from behind. They want to hurry it up here. He gets the carry. Nice play fake. To the end zone. The pass ball's incomplete.
And this is an incredible play by the defender. You know, he didn't look like he would be there in time. But he jumped over the top of everyone, and he got his hand on it to knock it away.
And it's on its way. It wasn't long enough. He missed it.
No good. This is a good one to call.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Pass play here on 1st down. With the throw, and he makes the grab. Morgan comes up to make the play.
This defense will stop him for sure.
Dropping back, gets rid of it, and it's intercepted. So he throws the 4th-quarter interception, and John, he just should have tucked it away and run with it.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 49-yard line. Smith is lined up on the right. Going to the air on 1st down. This pass is incomplete. And John is still attacking through the air.
You got to wonder why. That's why you have the running game for situations like this. And you know those big guys up front love to run block.
The Falcons come out in a 4-3. Throwing. And it's caught. 5. Touchdown, Panthers.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball. And it's 6 points. You better kick it here.
The kick is up. The point after is good. The Panthers pour it on with another score. And that drive, John, is capped off with the touchdown.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdown. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
From the 7, the 20. The defensive unit forced an interception the last time they were on the field.
This defense looks good.
Ball on their own 32. Schaub starts out of the shotgun. Crumpler moves in motion. Gets the pass off. Picked off. It's intercepted. Schaub has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Atlanta goes with a 4-man front. To carry it, rolls right, looking deep to the right. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
The Falcons with a four-man front. They give it to the halfback. Carpenter makes the stop at the 47-yard line.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
The Falcons line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Brooking pulls him down. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the first down. We're just about down to 1 minute. Atlanta comes out in their nickel package, looking to run it here. Kearney stops him. That was the defensive end who got the tackle after a short game. Ball on the 41-yard line. Fifth play of this drive. Just over a minute still to go. The Falcons line up in a 4-3. Hands it off. Brooking records the tackle. He eclipses the 100-yard mark on that carry.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
Steve Smith was outstanding tonight and wins the Horse Trailer Player of the Game award. The Falcons with a four-man front. They give it to the halfback. Martin comes up to make the play. Davis has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive. And this is the seventh play of this drive, within scoring distance. The Falcons come out in a 4-3. Carpenter is there for the tackle at the 20.
I'll tell you, he might have one of the fastest first steps in football. He's one of those guys who is patient, accelerates quickly, and is very good at using his downfield blockers.
The Falcons line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Hall is there on the stop. So they pick up enough to convert for the first down. And this is the ninth play of this drive. And they find themselves in scoring range. Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Williams got very good penetration there. He laid a good hit on him there and recorded his 8th tackle of the game. And the clock runs out. The final score is Carolina 45, Atlanta 0. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.